Hello, everybody. Back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 18th. And today was a beautiful day outside, windy, but sun was shining quite a bit. So you gotta love when the sun shines. It was kind of cold, not too bad, warmer than it was the last couple of days. I think it got up in the 20s today, maybe something like that. Just overall, you gotta love a beautiful sunny day. No matter what the weather or what the temperature is, you can overcome a lot when it's sunny out. So, went ahead. Did not end up back on the shop today like I thought I was gonna. So I guess I wasted a handful of logs last night that I threw in. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it today. Didn't head out there at all. Literally didn't go check on it. So, ended up getting a handful of their stuff around here done. I've been calling around trying to find the best deal I can find on some tires for my new truck, and there was a shop I was wanting to check into just down into Missouri a little ways. It's quite a ways from me, but it's just a little ways south into Missouri, way east of me. And they do a lot of factory takeoff stuff. Guys bring things down, take the factory wheels and tires off, put on a custom set of aftermarkets, and go from there. They were kind of my ace in the hole I was waiting for. Had somebody else that was supposed to be getting me some basically super cheap and or free tires off a vehicle theirs, the SUV they had that blew up, and I made an offer that I'd be interested in those tires. They told me it'd be great, they'll take care of it, and I could have definitely, they could have used the money there. Shit broke, and instead I guess they end up giving the tires to their uncle, who used that as part of the fee he charged them to haul it off to the scrapyard to be sold, I think, something like that. And I offered to come over and look it over. And I even offered, because the motor and stuff ran good, the transmission went out of it. I kind of had even hinted towards the fact that I'd be more than happy to try and either check into a transmission, just have a junkyard to throw in it if it's worth getting running again. If not, part out. Because I know that somebody would have been more than happy to have a basically fuel injected 350 for their old truck or their own SUV or something like that. And there's a lot of usable good parts in there that could have been sold off for a few $100 here and there, and it would have lost $8 worth of scrap weight and done whatever. Plus, they wouldn't have had to pay their uncle to haul it off. So they lost a buttload of money in the process, but mainly screwed me out of decent set of tires. That's what I was really after. So unfortunately, they had nicer rims on it than I had, like way nicer rims also, and those are gone. They would have bolted right on my truck, and that sucked. So I was really hoping this place down in Missouri would be able to hook me up, and they're wanting like $1,000 for a factory set of takeoffs, 17-inch aluminum wheels, not even chrome, not even anything fancy. And I asked them what the tread was, and they told me the tread was like 50% probably, which, knowing this shop, when I was hoping they were more like 3,000 mile tires, like virtually still had nipples on them still. When they say 50%, it's usually more like 33% at best. And when they say there's 25% life, I wouldn't drive out of the parking lot with them. They're that bad off. I don't try and buy used tires if I can get away from it, just because you can do a lot of damage to a sidewall and stuff by running it flat, and then you don't realize you're going to have it blows out. So they wanted $1,000 though. They had 3 different sets of them that would bolt right on my truck. Everything's all hunky-dory fine there. They wanted $1,000 a piece for them, and they listed off the 3 different kinds of tires. None of the 3 types of tires I'm a big fan of, and they were all 50% tread, which the chance of them all coming in exactly 50% tread is virtually impossible. I asked him if he could shoot a picture of them to me real quick, and he said no, they don't really have the capability. I thought, you do. It's clearly there. So my theory is you're not willing to throw a penny or something in the damn tread. I'm not willing to drive 3 hours round trip, at least 3 hours round trip, to go down there, find out these are shit, and then pay $1,000. I can buy brand new wheels and tires off TireRack.com for like $1,200. And I can get amazingly brand new, great tread, perfect new rubber, not 6-year-old dry rotted crap been sitting in a warehouse forever losing all oil, and brand new black rims the way I want them to fit this truck. So I'll just order them mounted and balanced and get a free road hazard kit and all that crap from TireRack.com if I said I got route. Instead, I'm going to try and my plan is to just buy a set of really the best snow tires I've been able to research. I love the snow tires. I'm going to get a set of Blizzaks. I'm going to try and find them locally to save time on shipping. If I can't find them locally, I'll order them from cost me $600 or so, somewhere at ballpark range. Get them here, get them mounted up, and then come spring, if I still have the truck and I haven't sold it and I want to make it look a little more fancy, I'll throw on a custom set of wheels and tires then. Then I'll have the awesome, amazing, super best tire in the world for snow and winter, and then I'll have the road summer tires for it, which will be a little bigger, a little fancier looking tire. So tomorrow my goal is hopefully to find a place around here that has those tires. There's a shop in Ottumwa that has a tire very close to it, but not the exact model I want, and I decided if I'm going to go the tire I'm looking at for the same money, or it's actually a couple bucks cheaper, the one I want over the ones they have in stock. And if it's going to take a week, I can live with that. It's not that big a deal. Even with the four-wheel drive truck, it still does get around decently with bald-ass tires that are on it. I just won't be taking it real far. I still got I got to get the radiator fleshed out, or the heater core anyway, fleshed out, which I have not done yet. It's too cold to mess with. Hopefully it's warming up towards this weekend. I'll have a chance to get that out there and get that done. That's my next main goal in the truck after finding tires. So even right now, as I say, I shop in Des Moines, told me they had all the tires I wanted for the price I wanted to pay. The truck, the heater doesn't work good enough that I could not justify taking it all the way up there anyway. So I'd be froze to death getting up there and back. It would not be worth it. So I've got to get that part figured out, or I need to just pull the wheels and tires off my truck, throw them in my van, which I don't even have my van yet because it's actually over at the mechanic shop, so I can't do that. I could possibly run up with the car, buy the tires, maybe stuff them all in the trunk, bring them home, then pay somebody else to mount and balance them and all that. It's not worth the hassle factor. So I'm kind of in a limbo state of where I'm at. Don't know exactly what's going on there. So I'm kind of in the holding patterns trying to find the tires. Once I find them, I'll go ahead and throw on my credit card or my debit card, I guess, number, put them on hold for me, and then I'll pick them up so I get a chance to figure out what's going on with that heater core. I'm going to hopefully maybe work on that tomorrow. If not, it's supposed to be 40 degrees Saturday, but raining, so I'll probably do it Saturday. If worst case scenario, I'll just basically find a carport to pull it up underneath of and do it that way. So definitely got to get that heater core figured out. It's going to drive me crazy not having good heat. I love good heat, so hopefully that gets done. I did go to the bank, had to make some changes on some of my bank accounts. It took way longer than I thought it was going to. It's amazing there's a lady there who is, lack of a better term, incompetent. I mean, she literally doesn't have a clue what the hell she's doing. Every single thing I've ever asked her to, I need help with, she has no clue and has to go to somebody else. So literally all she is just a time delayer for me to go talk to the next person, and then you gotta bring that person over, answers the one question, the woman leaves, and then 5 minutes later she doesn't know how to answer the next question I have, so you gotta call that lady back over, and it's just, I don't see how she has a job. I really have no clue how you can have that job, but oh well, it happens. I also did get to the courthouse and got plates on my truck, which was so funny because the lady was just kind of an off, weird area today. She was going to the wrong printer to get the stuff printed out. She was confused constantly, and I asked her, I said, now, my birthday's in December, so this truck is good through the end of 2015. She goes, yeah, January of 2015, you have to renew it. And I'm like, wait a minute, January of 2015 is like 2 months away. I don't want to come back in here and pay more money again, or you just show back up. And I'm like, it would be my birth month. She goes, yeah, January. And I'm like, no, my birth month is December. So we came back and forth, and she thought she'd screwed it up somehow. Though they tried to fix it, she couldn't figure it out, and they finally was able to figure out she actually had it right. She was just telling me the wrong information. Something in her brain had slipped into January instead of December, so they're good through December of 2015, which is what I need. So all my other vans, trailers, the car, all that stuff are all 2015 also, so we're good there. I don't know, I felt the weird need to ask, and it was right. It's just she was telling me the wrong information. So that right there is all solved. Good to have the truck in my name. Cost me a penalty because the previous owner had let the plates expire, which really kind of sucked, which I've been driving around on expired plates, which did kind of crack me up because I left the plates on because the fact that I thought I'd be less likely to get pulled over. Then I realized I'm running on expired plates, which is worse than driving around with no plates because I already bought the truck. So, oh well, I got my new plates. I'll put them on in the morning. I've got to get new wipers for it. I got to get an air freshener for it. Just a whole bunch of things I'm going to try, and hopefully it's going to be warm up tomorrow. Just spend a little bit of time on the truck and kind of, I guess, tinker with it, see if I can't get a few things figured out. So other than that, went out, basically ended up talking to a real good friend of mine and stuff, and that's somebody I care deeply about, and they were having some issues, having some problems and stuff. Just things you get up in your head and get to playing that what-if game, and things got a little bit weird. We got talking quite a bit, texting back and forth and stuff. Went for my run. Don't have a phone still because I'm going to have to break down buy one. Nobody's got one. I might have to order it on eBay, whatever. So I was 2.5 hours without talking to him, and I was just overthinking tons of stuff. worked through a bunch of things, and I think we've got it somewhat figured out of where things are going on that one, but it's hard telling. So hopefully we'll get it all figured out, and everything's going to be hunky-dory and fine, and peaches and cream. So that's all I've got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.